fire in the pouring rain, stealing thunder from the sky like it's a game. Your boat's stomping, breaking rules, making waves, making waves. You don't whisper, you scream it loud, dancing wild, lost in the crowd. Thank you for the chaos, the midnight hit, for being a member, bring your bag of shit. Thank you for the trouble, the spark, the grit, for being a member, bring your bag of shit. Your life's a grenade, pulling pins in the dark, leaving a trail like a comet you mark. You don't ask, you just take, breaking hearts, shadows follow, but you don't care. You're the storm, electric air. You felt the chaos, the midnight hit, for being a member, bring you back to shit. You follow the trouble, the spark, the grit, for being a member, bring you back to shit. The midnight hit. Thank you for the chaos, the midnight hit, for being a member, bring your bag of shit. Thank you for the trouble, the spark, the grit, for being a member, bring your bag of shit.
Well, good Friday morning. How is everybody doing this morning? I hope you all are well. I'm hanging in there, y'all. Hanging in there. And it's very different in this house this morning. Very different. But that's okay. Well, not really, but we'll do our best. Yeah. Anyways, how are all of you? I hope you all are well. It is July 17th, 2026. It is already 75 degrees here in the great state of Iowa with full sunshine here in my cornfield. I gave y'all a little bit of a sneak peek of my area yesterday on the live. Let's see who's here, shall we? We got Miss Julie. Miss Julie was first, Joe. Then we got Alicia. We got Crowfolk. Darlene. And we got some folks in the bushes. So good morning, everybody. Now, I got some news for y'all. Remember way back when they contacted my sister, who's not mentally stable. She's got, well, good morning, Rare Earth, and good morning, Xena. They contacted my sister, who isn't mentally okay upstairs. My sister is bipolar, bad. She doesn't take her medication all the time. She was very mentally unstable, we'll just say it that way. She has tried to harm herself multiple times. So Mrs. T puts out a video this morning about way back when I gave my opinion on unaliving yourself. And it's just my opinion, nobody else's. I don't get up here and preach my opinion and shove it down anybody's throat or make anybody else believe what I, think or anything like that. And I said it was based on my family experiences and what I've had to go through in my own family. Clearly said that in the video. They even finally actually put it out for my own words. Stated that it was my opinion and my opinion only. But then right at the very end, they have a screenshot of a message from my sister. Now, I've asked for these messages for a long time. Nobody had them. Nope, they didn't exist. Chris erased them. They were gone forever, right? And then they pop up. So obviously Mrs. T has them. And Pooh has them. So now you have messages from my family members, or my family, my sister. So now that's going real life, Mrs. T. Now you're going into my personal, or in my life off of YouTube. So is Pooh. Does that mean it's fair game? So you little sick fuckers you have the messages from my sister, which is a bold-faced lie what my sister says in that message. But so now what are we going to do? Now what are we going to do, Mrs. T? And Pooh? So Pooh, since you're leaving, why don't you do the right thing and send me the messages? Since obviously you have them and you're giving them out to people, and obviously Mrs. T has them now, and that makes her a dirty ass bitch. Like, seriously, you people are fucking ridiculous. I have never contacted anyone's family members offline. I did not contact any Peaches' mom. Peaches did that. I did not contact anyone's family members offline. But it's okay to do it to me. Okay. So this is the message supposed for my sister. I never took a picture of my sister. Me and my sisters never really got. Me and my sisters never got along. Okay, ever. So I definitely wouldn't be taking pictures of her. I wouldn't even post them anywhere. And where would I have posted them? This is a bold-faced lie. My sister is very sick mentally. She is also a drug user. She'll tell you anything you want to hear for a couple of bucks. Okay. My sister does not have her life together. But that's okay, right? I guarantee you nobody said that that was wrong. Guarantee it. Nobody told either Pooh nor Mrs. T that that was wrong, that they shouldn't have done that. Let's see. How many comments do we got? A bunch. Let's check them out, shall we? Oh, look, there's Little Devil says, wow, family, thank you, Pooh, for all you hard work. Love you. Madison put a emoji face. I love Alta. I'm too much of a coward to even think of pulling a trigger. I'm sorry for anyone who has going through. Here, let's let the fucking computer read this shit. I don't want to fucking read it. Yeah, the hotline. What the hell are you doing? I don't know what they're doing. I don't know. What the hell just happened? Back to the comments there, peeps. No, not their channel. Sorry, y'all. I don't know what the hell just happened. And I was reading over there. I wasn't paying attention. I do apologize. All right, so yeah, over here, not one person mentions anything about the fucking putting the screenshot of my sister on there. And all of this, guys, is old. This shit is from, I don't even know how old it is. This is nothing new. This is, people's already got mad about this, already said this, it's old clips. But Mrs. T got to put it out like it's new. When's the date of these clips, Mrs. T? Pooh. But nobody wants to say anything about this. Not one person said anything about how wrong it is to have messages from my sister. My sister, who they contacted. My sister. And now Mrs. T has them. Thinks it's fucking funny. Yeah, these are all old clips. Very old. So, yeah, where's the chats to these? Where's the dates? Why you cover them up? Hmm? Yeah, these are all. Where's the dates to all these clips that you clipped there, Mrs. T? They're at least a year old. So y'all can go take it however you want. You don't want me to tell you how to take it because, and like I said, it's my opinion. Mine and mine alone. From my experience of what happened in my family. Mine. Nobody else's. I'm not up here preaching every day about how this is the way it should be, that's the way it should be. I'm not doing that. I said it one fucking time, and that was it. One time. I give you my opinion on how I felt about unaliving yourself. And I ain't repeated it since. I'm entitled to have my own fucking opinion, whether people agree with it or not. Everybody else has their fucking opinion that think they need to cram it down everybody's fucking throat on a daily fucking basis if they don't agree with everybody else. So go fuck yourselves. Every goddamn day, I tell you. Now, if this was me and I had a text message from somebody's fucking family member that wasn't all there upstairs, who had mental problems, like y'all say, and I was parading it around these fucking YouTube streets, just showing it to everybody and they mama, y'all would come the fuck unglued. But since it's Pooh, and Mrs. T, it's okay, right? Where's the rest of the fucking conversation that you two pieces of shit have lied and said you didn't have? Nobody's had the conversation. Oh, Selena, honey, I am so sure. Losing anyone for whatever reason is terrible. Even, I just lost my dog yesterday. And I know that doesn't compare to a human, but no, honey, you're fine. And like I said, that was just my opinion from what I've seen in my family, from the family members that did it in my family. For the reasons that the people in my family did it, it was a permanent solution to a temporary problem. I wasn't basing it off of anybody else. I even state that when I was talking about it, it was based off of what the people in my family, the reasons why they did it in my family. Specifically, the one was my uncle. Can they get me for talking about what? I'm not monetized, so they can't really give me for shit. And like I said, look, my opinion is not out to hurt anybody. Okay? My uncle was a coward. Yes, he was. He was absolutely a coward. I'm telling you, my uncle took his life and he was a fucking coward. Yes, he was. And he left his wife and his two daughters in a predicament that he did. Instead of him, facing the consequences of what he did, he left it for his wife and his two daughters. So, yes, that man was a fucking coward. And I said several times it was based off of my family experience, in my opinion only, that my uncle was a coward. It had nothing to do with nobody else, just what I thought about my uncle. But of course, people took it as I was thinking about the whole goddamn world, but it wasn't like that. They just heard the words unaliving and coward and ran with it. Even though I said other words with it, they didn't care. But they want to make me look bad yet again. But this is old. This is like at least a year old. These clips are. Like I said, this was based off my experience in my family from my uncle. Had nothing to do with anybody else. So, like I said, I was not trying to hurt or offend anyone else by my statement. It was my experience and it was my thoughts on why my uncle did it. And that's, I've never, been up here trying to convince anybody of my opinion or, even, I don't think we've ever even talked about it again until today. No, honey, you're not starting anything. And please voice your opinion, honey. It's okay. I'm not mad at you. I can understand how you're feeling as well. I'm just, my opinion of my uncle is my opinion of my uncle. And that will never change. Like my sister, she has tried it upwards of 15 times. A lot of the reasons why the times she did hers were guy related. But hey, cool gamer. I mean, I don't understand it, but that's okay. It's not for me to understand, I guess. And I ain't like, oh my God, I don't see my sister. Yeah, she a mess. My sister gets feelings for a man and she go a little cray cray. She remind me of Pepe Le Pew. And that's no joke. She becomes like a stalker. But anyways. So yeah, so Mrs. T thinks it's okay to broadcast text messages or a text message from my sister. Pooh thinks it's okay to, provide that as well. So where's the rest of the damn messages? Where's the rest of the messages at? That you all lied and said, oh, we don't have them. You know, they're gone. Blah, blah, blah. Like I said, nobody told Mrs. T in them comments that it was wrong to post that screenshot. They're just all focused on what I said. They missed half of it. They picked out what they wanted to run with as far as the narrative. But they left out the important parts. In my experience, in my family, in my opinion only. So, those were the important parts, not the parts that they picked out. But hey, would you expect anything less from them? But absolutely disgusting, Mrs. T. Pooh, I'd expect it from, but Mrs. T, yeah, that was a shocker. Absolutely. Wow. Hmm. You are one sick bitch, Mrs. T. It's okay. Because I don't want to hear you cry. I want to hear you bitch. I want to hear you complain. I don't want to hear you do a damn thing for anything that happens from here on out. Thank you, Crowful. The day after my dog dies, you're going to put some shit like this out. And I'm already not monetized, so. Hmm. Okay. Oh, what they do on another channel, Harper? Oh, you're right, Ink. If I did that, boy, shoot. I would break the internet. I'm so sorry, though. Maybe that's why Pooh's leaving because they got to get a job. So they couldn't stand when someone dies and everyone says they're a good person. Wow. Yeah, well, that's what you're supposed to say, even if they weren't. Yeah, but I'm still pissed. That's fucked up, Harper. Mm-mm-mm. You know, they said we're going to preach about karma all the damn time. Well, guess what? Karma goes both ways, bitches. They say, oh, God don't like ugly, but what the fuck do you think you just did? Damn it, Duke, shut up. I'm sure you agree with that, right? What's your opinion on it, Duke? I just want to know if she agreed or he agreed with the posting of the freaking message. What does that have to do with anything? Yeah, I don't get it either. Yeah, you can have like honey. There you go.
Hi. Um, please stop trying to act and gaslight me like I don't know who Soup was talking about. She was talking about me right before that, saying that if I wasn't a good person, that I wasn't a good person and that I wasn't going to be a good person. And then she jumps to the fact that all the other stuff she said, that when people die, if they're not good people, she can't stand when people act like they were good people. I mean, give me a break. Don't act like you're not talking about I mean, you want to gaslight other people. I'm sorry that I'm intelligent enough that I can connect the dots of what you're talking about. So, and if you want to say it's me, and I'm trying to act like it's about me, well, it's because you're talking about me. It's as simple as that. I'm sorry, Soup, that I can put two and two together and that I'm not a chicken shit and I'll get up here and I'll call you out on your bullshit. So I'm not afraid of you. And it's disgusting the way you talk and the way you act. And you act like you're on such a high horse that nobody can knock you off of it. So, and Purple, I'm sorry. I just came in here. I know you lost your dog yesterday, and apparently people are being really disgusting to you. So I'm sorry. I just heard that people were posting things about conversations from a long time ago with your sister. And Selena, my heart goes out to you
Yeah.
so much. I can only imagine. I don't want to imagine, but that has to be hard, really hard, Selena. And I pray for you. It's, that's a tough situation. And Purple, I can just say that I was raised the same way. My mom always told me that it was the coward's way out too. She did. My mom always said that you leave behind people asking questions of why, and you leave the people behind basically picking up the pieces,
Yep.
and you're hurting the people that you leave behind. And I'll admit, I had some moments where I thought, like, I'm putting my family in a huge financial responsibility, and would I even make it through? Am I just putting them in a situation of like a financial, just a lot. People go through a lot of stuff and think things when they go through a certain situation. And I'm not in that place now, but I did. My mind was going through a whirlwind of stuff. And I talked about it openly with the people I needed to. And my mom told me, don't be ridiculous. And she said, that it was a fleeting moment, a fleeting thought. And that's what my mom told me. You would hurt us more than anything if you did anything that stupid, um and that's totally selfish. It's selfish. And it is a thing like that to do to other people. It is it is putting just a burden on other people. Everybody grows up with different thoughts and opinions and ways that they look at things. It's not just one way. People don't grow up in the same household with the same thought systems and the same beliefs.
Right?
It's not that way. So to tell someone they're wrong for the beliefs that they have, you can't say that. That's just how people grow up and with what they're told and what they believe. So I don't think you're wrong for what you believe. I was told the same thing, that it's very selfish to do to the people that you leave behind. So,
Thank you.
yeah, of course. So I'll get down. I just wanted to say that to Dukes in the chat. I'm not trying to make things about me, but when they're made about me, I will address them. And I'm not even going to address, I was going to say something else, but I'm not going to. Okay. Have a good day.
You too, honey.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Oh, some people awful fucking judgmental. But when they get judged, boy, they don't like it too well. They get all upset when, they don't agree with, when we don't agree with their opinion. Or we don't allow them to have an opinion, as they say. What do you think you're doing right now? I mean, think about it. You're trying to tell me that I can't have mine. And it's not like I'm trying to convince anybody of my opinion. So, all right. But yeah, those clips are at least a year old. Some of them, if not longer. So they want people to get free outraged or fake outraged again, I guess. I don't even know. And honestly, like I said last night, if it ain't within the 30 days, I don't care. So, fuck it. They can all pop her up and kiss my ass. some people. But yeah, that shows who we are dealing with, and it's pure. No, I'm supposed to be the evil one, Ink. That's supposed to be me. Oh, well, I guess, people will do anything for a cheap thrill, I guess. They think they can get one over on you real quick. They're gonna try. But that's alright. I hope you put the whole conversation out. Bet you won't. I was asked my opinion though there, Georgette. So, I don't know. I'm gonna come up on the phone, bitches.
All right. Oh. Oh. But anywho, it's Friday, mother truckers. What are y'all gonna do today? Anything good? Mm-hmm. Anything good? Heading to the mountains with the hubby. Nice. I'll be inside my four walls all weekend. We're a week away come Monday.
Oh, but according to, I'm grifting, guys. So my Cash App, my Venmo, my PayPal. So I'm grifting. It's there if you need it. And yes, I know Venmo is spelled wrong. But thanks for pointing it out, though. I gotta fix it. If you'd like to support this channel, there's your ways of doing so. Or, better idea, you can come over to my Whatnot show and you can purchase something for your donation. Then you're getting something, I'm getting something, everybody's getting something. But as far as the balloons go, though, if you accidentally, but good morning, Rub-a-dub. Hopefully it's not too hot today. But I'm sure it's going to be. Yeah. Take a couple. Oh, shoot. Pink and what? Fucking here does that again. So, my doggo's sleeping. My little doggo.
All right.
Okay, I don't know. Could be a blocked word. I don't even know what words are still on that damn list. Let me go look. Mhm. I don't really see too many words in there that one messing up. Any words that are common. I hate mosquitoes. I'm allergic to those. I don't get big old super duty welts. I've had a welt the size of the top of a pop can raised up about an inch off of my leg. Oh, it itched so bad. I was like digging and digging and digging. Oh, it was awful. I hated it. And there ain't nothing, I mean, nothing that would stop that itch. I tried cream after cream after cream. Nothing worked. So I took one of them big old tablespoons and I stuck that spoon in the freezer and I put that cold spoon on there. Oh, it helped. It helped, but it didn't take it away, but it helped definitely. So now if I get like bit by a mosquito, I always put a piece of ice on there and it doesn't, it helps, but it doesn't take it away. At least it ain't as bad as the bees or wasps or bumblebees. Ugh. So, mhm. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I swelled up. One time I got bit on the, like right above, right in the corner of my eye. My eye swelled up so bad. It looked like I got punched like by Mike Tyson or something. The whole top swelled up, the whole bottom swelled up. I couldn't even open my eye. It was all swelled up. Like people's like, "What's wrong with you?" I'd love to see the other person. I'm like, it was the little teeny tiny little feller. I squashed it. He did now. They're like, what? I was like, it was a mosquito. Yeah, that was the worst because trying to itch it and that's such a sensitive area. Oh, it hurt so bad just to itch it, just to rub it. I hate mosquitoes. See, they never bite my husband either. I've been covered from head to toe for mosquito bites and he ain't got one. I'm like, we were in the same area. Why? Yeah, I'm just kind of distracted. I'm just very distracted. This is just hard. It wasn't too long ago that they had to put Katie down. And then Lucky passing yesterday. Yep, I only have two dogs now. Rain and Marley. We lost Katie and Lucky this year. We had those dogs a long time. We had Lucky 14 years, guys. Had that dog 14 years. So, thank you. True smiles. It's hard. I mean, I know he was getting up there in age. I mean, the dog's 14. Um, he was a Chiweenie, a big ass Chiweenie. But that still doesn't make it easier. Not having that dog for 14 years. I mean, he grew up with my kids. Um, he first bonded with my oldest one. And then when she, grew up into her teenage years and moved and started her own adventure, he got passed down to my youngest daughter. My youngest daughter took care of him. And so, uh, uh, thank you. Um, then when Em went off to start her independent life, he bonded with my son. And he's been, it's just been him and my son since Em went to Texas over a year ago. Well, actually, further than that, when she moved into her own apartment. So my son's taking it a little harder than the girls because, he's bonded with him the last. And same with Katie. You know, it's just, and I remember getting that little damn dog. Oh, he was like the biggest crier for like the first month. So, yeah, it's just. And then she's all the way in Texas, so she didn't get to say her proper goodbye. And it was just a really rough day yesterday. And then, you know, he went in for a checkup and ended up at the vet's office having a heart attack and passing away. So, and I wasn't even there. So, so thank you, Dana. You know, my biggest thing is how do I pick my kids up from this? They're like devastated. You know, and then to get up this morning and usually when my son's not here, I'm in, I gotta get up and his nickname was Fat Dog because I mean the dog was fat. Um, but come to find out that I guess he had a massive growth on his belly, which we thought it was extra weight, but the vet said no, that was a growth. So now that makes me feel even worse. So it just looked like he gained weight. And I mean, we took him in for checkups, but they didn't say anything about it. So just it's just one thing after another right now. I swear. So yeah. So if I'm off, guys, spaced off, Just thinking about my dog. Oh yeah, we have a headstone and all that good stuff for my doggy. And he's gonna be buried out at my mom's. We're next to Katie. Thank you, Provo. So if there's moments of sadness, I mean, it's kind of like I lost, I don't even know, I just feel kind of lost. Yeah, and especially, not driving and can't even just get in the car and just go take a drive. Listen to me, crank the music up and just drive. Yeah. I appreciate y'all for all the kind words and support. It does mean a lot. But anyway, I'll try and pep it up here a little bit, guys. We planted a cherry tree for your pets. Well, I don't think they'd be. I mean, that's cool. Cherry. I don't think a cherry tree would make it here. So, so, all right. Let me take a few minutes, go to the restroom, try and pull myself together. No, I'm not sleeping, Brian. Okay, I just kind of went through the whole story about my dog. So I'm sorry I'm a little upset and I'm trying to, not cry online. So I'm just not really saying much right at the moment. But thanks for being, you know, the dick you are right now. I'll be right back, guys. All right, y'all, I'm back. All right, let's do something. All right. Oh, I'm sorry if I snapped at you, Brian, but it is hard time. You know, just because it's quiet in here, just because it's quiet when people come in here doesn't mean I'm asleep. And I'm so sick of I'm sick of it. Did I fall asleep one time? I did. Maybe more than once. But you know what? It's not the end of the fucking world. People do it all the time. Hell, I'm not the first one to do it, and I'm not going to be the last one. Okay? I got a lot of shit going on right this moment in my life. And besides that, I do have narcolepsy, whether you folks want to believe it or not. Just because I have not put no medical documentation online doesn't mean that I don't have it. I don't feel the need to prove anything to any one of you. I don't have to. You know, I'm surprised I haven't been asked to prove that I'm having surgery in a little over a week. You know, then after surgery, am I going to have to prove that too? Like, I don't understand it. Because one person said that's hiding still. In one breath, she said she ain't never seen nothing. And then in the next breath, she says, oh, I don't have something. Bitch, please. So, all right. Oh, wow. 34 kids. Interesting. talking about her cats. And then it's always got cats outside her house. Yeah, you think about. Yeah, she's thinking about the school. Yeah, the school called cops on Linda. They, yeah, they also tried to get her for trespassing. Only if you knew which car was hers, Linda, you would get a cat decal and just go put it on the back window of her car. It could go, it'll peel right off. So I mean, it's not like it's gonna hurt anything. But yeah, that would be funny. Rocco, that's not. That's not nice. It sounds like. Never mind. Pump the brakes on that one, purple. Because that answer would have definitely got me in trouble. I'm thinking. It was getting hot out here. It's getting hot in here. And I'm not singing the rest, but there you go. Oh, I gotta say shout out to Amazon for doing same day delivery. We got the little ink thing for his paw print. So shout out to Amazon for that. Yep, same day delivery. For the little ink stamp things to do Lucky's paw print. Yeah. So thank you, company. No, I never have. Only thing I ever asked you is to be your friend. Never asked you for money. Let me highlight that for everybody to see. Damn shoe on the chair. Thanks for clarifying that, company. Appreciate that. But yeah, appreciate you for that, company. I really do. Yeah, Linda and her kitty cats. Me and Linda spend a lot of time on the phone together, and yeah. All them cats love her and her kids. And Linda wasn't a cat person, y'all. She was not. Now she's like the kitty sanctuary. You should see how excited she gets when they find new kitties. It's crazy. Linda and her cats. She's become the crazy cat lady. Mm-hmm. She sure has. Yeah, she does. She reads cat TV out for her cat. Yep. Yep. That's Linda. Always mess with them cats. I swear every time she goes outside, she's on the hunt for cats. It cracks me up. And she sent me a video about her out there trying to mess with that damn possum. Or no, that damn raccoon. Did it ever come up to you and did you feed it? Because the video wasn't that long. Okay. Did you ever get that raccoon to come to you? What is up with all you crazy ass women trying to feed critters that will freaking that could possibly one bite your face off, two, you know, have rabies. I mean, come on, people, give us program here. What is wrong with y'all? Seriously, what is wrong with y'all? Get it ran up to me when I shook the cup. You're crazy, girl. Leave them damn critters alone. Like, seriously. That's why they come out at night. Because people are supposed to be in the house at night. Leave them alone, girl. I'll bite your damn face off. Crazy people. They are not meant for pets. Otherwise, they'd sell them in a pet store. Sheesh, sheesh, sheesh. Linda's going to be the crazy raccoon lady next. You're nuts, Linda. You're absolutely nuts. You know his schedule. Oh my goodness, girl. The thing is going to get you. Why you want to mess with that thing? Yeah, see? Raccoon got up in there. Better watch it. They'll tear up your shit. They don't even care. And then they just pee and poop everywhere and it stinks. No, 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 no. And the no, and the no, no. And the hell to the no. Linda, you are insane, girl. I think you want that thing to eat you. You're just asking for it. Yep. That's, yeah. You're just asking for that thing to come over and just chomp on you. Jeez. Jeezy Mary, not you too. I'm surrounded by people who want to touch critters. No, thank you. I don't mess with critters. Oh, shit. Everybody who pets critters say I. Oh, jeez. Linda, what is the cat? What are they going to do with them? They live outside. What are them cats going to do with them toys, Linda? Really? Take them off and leave them somewhere in the great outdoors? Chickens. Oh boy. YouTubers. Oh boy. People. A bunch of critter crazy people in my chat. Yes, Georgia, I know. I already said it was spelled wrong earlier. So, yes, I know. We've already been over this. You're late. I just haven't clicked on it to fix it. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Obviously, it bothers you, so maybe I'll leave it. Act like it's a freaking that big of a deal. I mean, damn. There you go. Right, here they come. What? You sure you're in the right chat? Anyways, Back to what we were talking about. People talking about people. Interesting. So, anyways. Anyways, let's look at for something. Yeah, anybody would feel better without a poop in the butt. Yeah. Rocco, I never got your friend request yesterday. What other, I don't know, what other servers we'd be in together. Okay, hmm. Well, all right. Give me a second. I don't know how I do that then. I mean, other than me dropping the Discord link, but um, I'll do this. Hang on, give me 1 second. Hang on, peeps. Hang on one sec, y'all. I can just remember. I think I got it. One second. Okay. Yeah. All right. Sorry about that, Bo. Wow. We got some folks in here. So, welcome, folks. Anyhow. Oh. I'll update on my monetization. I got the email, or I have to email them back for the review. Or, yeah, I have to email them. I got to go outside and didn't even have it on my phone. Let me fix that real quick. Since I know everybody's so curious about it. Please hold. All right. So I got sent the email this morning. Actually, I was right before I came on here. Actually, I got sent the email and a link to where I have to send them a detailed description or account of what happened about the reused content and about about the channel and what it was used for and when the monetization was excuse me, was not or was paused, and that there'd been nothing taken out, no AdSense account was completed, and all the things, and so that they can resolve the issue on that channel, so then I can do the appeal on this channel, and then everything should be back on track. So stuck on that, Susan and Tony. Always trying to think they know what they talking about over there. Fucking A. There is a difference between um reuse content, reviewing content, and copyright content. And before you go speak on it, you should know the difference. So don't worry, I'm on top of it, okay? Have a good day, Selena. Make sure you rest in love. So, there's that. They're not gonna investigate my channel. Susan, your reuse content is different than mine. My reuse content was my own content. Yours wasn't your own content. Okay? So, stop saying it's the same. And I did say I appreciated you giving me your, you know, tips or, your advice. You act like I was ungrateful when I wasn't. You're just mad because I won't send back that money that was a gift. And I never said I needed any money for my operation. But that's what you put on there. I never asked anybody for any money for any operation. Never asked anybody for money for anything. I guess that's what's going around now. I ask people for money. No, I don't think so. If I've asked somebody for money, let's see the proof. But see, Susan, I've lent you money more than once. And I never said anything about it. That was our business. But boy, you were the first one to blow that out, wasn't you, Susan? Like you was trying to get one over on me. I don't think so. And I was your friend, Susan. And, well, at least I tried to be. But then you wanted to be an ass to me and let your chat treat me like crap. But then you got pissed off because somebody over here in this chat called you a drunk. And I didn't do anything about it. Well, you didn't do anything about how I was treated in your chat, ever. Why? Because you didn't want to go against anybody to make anybody upset with you. But you didn't give a shit. But I was supposed to, make everybody who said anything bad about you over here, I was supposed to what? Do what with them? Yeah. So nice try, Susan. So I knew when I get back in the house, Susan, you sure can. I would love to have a conversation with you. Give me about a minute and a half, and I'll be done smoking my cigarette, and I'm going to be back in the house. Yes, you can. Actually, I'll head in now. One second. Hang on my throat.
Hey, Purple.
Hi, Susan.
Okay, let me just sort out a few things here.
Hey, let's do it.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna address Linda. She gets free meals delivered. One we weren't born yesterday, but that came from Buckeye. That's not true. Yes, there was help given in the COVID-19 time. That's all done now. You're an idiot to think that I get free meals because I pay for my food just like everyone else does in this world. And secondly, I only asked Purple for a loan of £15, UK pounds, was for a pack of cigarettes. That was it. And I think I even said that. I know Purple didn't ask me for money, but I said I will send you some money so it will help you out with your hospital, like new night clothes and stuff like that. Trying to be nice, right? That's it. So I'd like to clear up the whole thing of where we get this free food from. That's was like a whole COVID-19 thing. And Buckeye was the one who put that out there. Buckeye doesn't live in the UK. We don't get that today. That was the thing set for vulnerable adults at the time that we would get certain things. We don't get that anymore. Not at all. Not at all. I know Purple didn't ask me for that money. I'm a general. I know what it's like to be in a hospital. I know it's nice to have new pajamas have gone in there. I know all that.
So,
No,
Susan,
I don't, Tara. I just buy my own food now. I do my own thing. I don't do the food banks. It's all canned foods. If you're really desperately off, you can ask the food banks for food. I don't tend to do that. I'd rather have a proper dinner than doing that. But no, I did ask Purple twice for cigarette money, and at one time I sent around 50 odd. Um, I gave her a tip more or less. We'll call it a tip, right, Purple? And the other one, I said, "There's extra money for your hospital stay because I was thinking you need to buy hot new. No, it's nice to go in there with new night clothes and stuff like that. That's the way we think over here. I did not once say you needed to pay your hospital bill. I never said that.
Susan, I put out the messages.
Yeah, I know you put out the messages. I know. I
Mhm.
know you did. And why you would even go to the level of doing that is beyond me.
Because you said that you were going to put them out.
No,
Yeah.
I thought about
did.
it, but I did. One night I thought about it, but did I do it? No,
But
I
you-
did it live, and I said, "Purple, just stop, just leave it, just
Right.
stop." I was like that,
But
right?
you just talked. Well, but you just talked about it for quite a few hours on Tony's yesterday.
Yeah, we did talk about it on Tony's,
Mhm.
but we have a right to do that. And I was
Right.
only trying to help you out with tips when it came to YouTube.
Okay, but okay, let's Susan.
Yeah, just and when I heard what you said about Mrs. T, well, the comment I sent to you about, oh, you busted Mrs. T out, that's because I looked at your live. I think I said that message on Sunday,
Nope.
but I looked at your Saturday. Yeah, it is because
We did not communicate on Sunday.
no, you didn't look at the message on Sunday. You looked at it a couple of hours later, or even a day later.
We didn't
Because
talk
I know
on
the
Sunday.
way I know the way WhatsApp is. It shows 2 ticks, and if you see it, it goes blue, and if you don't see it, it doesn't go blue, right?
We
And
never talked on
you,
Sunday.
what you
We
did,
talked
what
on
you did
Saturday.
was you got Mrs. T in your back studio. You typed in Mrs. T's name. You put it in there, and it looked like there was another account linked to hers. Am I correct in saying that?
What?
Do you know in your back studios, you put in Mrs. T as like you put in her name. I don't know, was it approved users or whatever? And it looked like there was another account.
Yeah, Tabitha's next to her
Right.
name. Mhm.
Thank. That's what I was commenting on. Nothing else. Nothing else. And I thought,
No.
no. Hold on. I thought it was like Mrs. T had another clip channel because she did do the fuck around, the fool around one, and she did come into your chat one day, and she thought she was under the Mrs. T account when in fact she wasn't, and you found out, oh well, she was using the fuck around fool because no one knew who it was at the time.
So, Susan, the only reason why you wanted the money back was because of what I said to Mrs. T, correct?
Yeah, it pissed me off. I won't lie.
So, you think it's okay to ask for a gift back because you got mad?
Well, you can call it a gift. I give that to you. You didn't ask for that. I give that to you.
So that's called a gift.
Right. And when I found out what I had no clue what you were saying about Mrs. T at all.
Okay. So, like I said,
You even said that I was in Tabitha's Discord when in fact I'm not in anyone's Discord.
no.
Yeah, you did.
I said you didn't listen to what I said.
You sent me that link to your Discord at
I did.
2:30 in the morning, UK hours.
Yep, I did.
For what?
Because I wanted to talk to you because about this whole situation.
I wasn't going into your Discord after nudes and all that being done. I wasn't going in there. I don't do Discord. I don't do Discord at all. I'll do WhatsApp or that's it.
So after Tabitha played them little voice clips, I sent you that link to the
Yeah,
Discord.
that was, you can do voice clips on WhatsApp. I don't know if you know that. You can.
Yeah, I do know that.
Yeah, that's where she got them from.
And if you go back and listen, I said it's either the Discord or the WhatsApp.
Yeah, I
So
don't do Discord anymore. Do I have a server? Yeah, sure. There's no one in it. I don't even go in it. If it's either WhatsApp or nothing. But anyway, I'm sorry to hear that your dog died. You know, I'm not a heartless person or anything like that, but you know, I just would rather you just leave it alone. I'm not saying anything. I'm not going live every day talking about things.
Susan, you have said since
I said a
the
few
other day,
things.
you said, let's not talk about each other. And then you did the 4-hour live. And then you went over to Tony's and you've been talking about it. So
Well,
how
in
do you
all
say
due
you ain't been
respect,
talking about it?
we didn't talk about you for 4 hours. We were looking at
Oh,
Marilyn Monroe's grave and all that. Corn Dogs brought us down. And Kim is going to bring us to where Shanann Watts used to live in. I have Ray doing another thing. So it's not all about you, Purple. Sorry to
but you
disappoint
mentioned
there,
me
but it's not.
throughout the whole live, Susan. I watched it.
Yeah, the 4-hour live was not about you.
But you mentioned me throughout the whole live.
No, I didn't. We were talking about the people.
You mentioned my name was said 50
Oh my God.
sometimes in that live, Susan.
We mentioned you in around the start when you were in the channel. After that, when everything died down and Corn Dogs brought us to the grave, you were not mentioned, Purple. You're not a celebrity. I mean, come on now.
Susan, you mentioned me throughout that live. My
Oh
name
my
was said that a lot of times by you, because when you pull up the transcripts, it only pulls up what you say. You said my name 50 times, Susan.
Okay, 50 times. Well, that's if I pull up the transcripts and how many times people mention my name in your chat.
No.
I'm
It
pretty
doesn't
sure
matter.
it'll be over
No.
100.
When you pull up the transcripts, it only brings up what I say. It doesn't bring up what the chat says. It brings up how many times I say something. Just like you and Tony over there discussing my reason why the monetization is paused on this channel. It's not taken away, it's paused.
I was only trying to help you out. I mean, you did say that so a couple of minutes ago. I'm trying to give you tips because obviously you got to make a video, and the video has to be X amount of minutes long. You got to give great detail.
Right.
There will be a human review, though, Purple.
Okay, listen, and I've explained to you. Yes, that is, and I even thanked you for the tips and told you that they would be very helpful, and I was very appreciative of it. But there's a difference between reuse content, copyright content, and there's 3 different things. Mine is for I reused my own content, not somebody else's content. It's my own content. I uploaded my own video. It's not that I played somebody else's video or I used somebody else's video. It's my own video. It's my own live that I re-uploaded on my own channel.
I totally understand that. They do the same to me, and I don't even use people's stuff. I don't even use people's stuff at all.
And there's a difference, too, also, called you can review somebody. That's perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm.
You can't get in trouble for that. As long as you do the proper steps, pause, talk, do all the things. You can review anybody. You can't stream snipe somebody.
Well, the time that I did the United Kingdom, I already had emailed that man that night, and he gave me complete permission to do that. And of course, people were trying to go and tell him I was stream sniping when, in fact, he emailed me back and he said, I'm ignoring these people. That live is still up today.
Okay, as long as he didn't file anything, then there's no problem.
No, because he gave me permission. I asked, and I have it on email that he did give me permission to do that.
Okay, so then there would be no problem.
There was no, but I'm just telling you what people
And
were
I
trying to
told
do.
Tony, I told Tony when she was doing it, I asked her to stop.
Well, Tony did get that. She did a counter reaction on
I know
that,
she
and
did.
she won it.
It doesn't matter if she won it or not.
Well, she did win it. It's true fact, you know.
Susan, I think I would know a little bit better than you did what's
So
going
you're
on with
telling
that.
me. So you're telling me that Tony lied to me yesterday and said
No.
that she didn't.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying I would know better than you what was going on with that.
Right.
It doesn't matter that she won it. Is the fact that I told her when she was doing it, after I asked her to stop, that if she didn't stop, I was going to file it. She laughed and said, go ahead and do it. So, I did it.
So you did,
So
and
she knew it was going to happen.
She won it.
So she knew it was going to happen. Plus, she got struck for the music, so that's not even on me.
Well, that's a different strike. That's terms of conditions, I do believe.
So it doesn't matter if she won the strike against me. She still got a strike for the music. So
right. Well, you're not meant to play music. See, that's just, you know that. I know that. But Tony's not monetized, so
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, well, they are cutting down on all that. I get it. I know what you're saying.
You can still lose your channel whether you're monetized or not.
Right. Because
I wasn't out to take her channel. One strike is not going to take her channel.
No, it's not.
And I knew it wasn't going to go anywhere other than she got that, and then I knew Tabitha would fight it for her, and yada, yada, yada. But the point was, I asked her nicely to stop stream sniping me, and she laughed and said no. And I told her, then fine, then I would strike her. So she already knew it was coming. That's the whole point.
So that's why she was very well prepared then.
So her acting, shocked that I did it is bullshit. But that isn't even our issue. So
I would appreciate if people stop putting out false information and none that I get free this and free that. I don't. I pay my bills just as much as everyone else does.
And then you made the comment that
I wasn't paying the $88 for StreamYards. Yeah, because I probably was on the run. It was never $88 when I first started. It was like only $50. And I'm on the free StreamYards at the moment until I make my mind up and pick one, which I'm probably going to pick the middle one. Which makes more sense, obviously, you know.
I ain't talking about StreamYards. You said that somebody in my chat called you a drunk and I didn't do anything about it.
Yeah, Betty Boo. Yeah, she got very nasty for some strange reason.
Susan.
Look, I don't expect you to block people, but you could at least get it deleted. You could at least, because when people come in and talk about anyone like in a bad light in my channel, they don't get blocked. The stupid comment gets deleted, and that's the end of it.
Are you fucking kidding me? I come in there and they go after me. Mackenzie goes after me.
And I say to them, don't lay off, leave Purple. And Purple, you
but
said
they
to me,
don't. Susan, you do nothing about it.
I can hold my own. That's what you said to me, right? Because I would say don't
go after me freaking for blood, and you do nothing about it. You don't. You say that everybody gets to speak their mind in there, and that's it.
You told me you can hold your own. That's what you told me.
Well, I can.
Many times I said, leave Purple alone.
But there's no repercussions. You want me to time people out over here, but you will not time people out over there. No, I didn't say time
people out, Purple. You can at least block the comments. Okay, that happened years ago. I mean, come on. I mean, I'm with
you just mentioned it. You just mentioned it on your live.
Because Betty Boo was having a field day. going at me. I mean, what is her problem? I mean, she is gone so fucking nasty, it's unbelievable. And then I had to go back and watch the comment she was making about Mrs. T, which is highly disgusting. It really is. And you don't have to block her. You just get your mods to delete the comment. That's
But your
it.
mods don't delete the comments over
What they
there.
do, and I deleted
They
many of
don't.
them myself.
They
Even
don't.
I delete many of them myself. I don't block people, but I delete many comments, many myself. And you damn well know you can do it from behind where you are at.
Oh, I know you can, but you don't. No comments
But
disappear
that's what
over
you
there
want.
about me.
I do. And you said to me, I can hold my own. That's right, because I would say, leave Purple alone, lay off on her. And you said, oh, I can hold my own.
Yeah. Anyway.
It's even called a liar now.
Yeah. That's people's personal opinion, Susan. I'm not. You're grown, right?
Well, obviously.
All right, then.
And Linda stopped listening to Buckeye about the free food and all that. That's bullshit. That was
Buckeye's
like,
hiding like a little bitch still.
yeah, I know. She was the one who put that out there.
Hmm?
And she even tried saying that I put the food in the bin. No, I fucking wouldn't. I'd heat it and eat it. I'm not that fucking low to get something in the middle of a pandemic and throw it in the bin. Are you kidding me, Buckeye, you dumb fuck? And Buckeye tried to mention, oh, we have a receptionist outside. No, we don't. We never did. We never did. So stop. I mean, Buckeye, I can go on and on about her, but you know what? The point is, Susan, you told me to. Yeah, I did go tell you go fuck yourself. Yeah, I did. Betty Boo. But it doesn't give you the right to continue on a year later and talk about SHIT all the time. All the time, Betty Boo, you're doing it. So, Linda, you're wrong. You are wrong. I asked the £15 for a pack of cigarettes. And I'm pretty sure I mentioned that. Yeah.
No, you didn't say it was for anything. You just asked for
I just got £15. It's for a pack of cigarettes. That's what it was for. I know Purple didn't ask me for any extra money. I was one who said, I was one who gave it to her. And I thought she'd get nice pajamas and stuff before her operation.
But when you busted it out, you made it sound like I did something wrong. You like.
Tara, can you answer Tara? Did I say that I was hungry? No, I didn't. No.
No, she didn't say she was hungry.
No. That's not. £15 was for cigarettes. It wasn't for food. Not at all.
The messages are out there from start to
Yeah,
finish.
no, Julie, who said I was choosing food or cigarettes over food? I already have food. I never said to Purple, oh, can you please give me £15? I'm starving. No, I never said that. That's not on the messages at all. And if you see the WhatsApp message, when I sent back the money, I mentioned that's to help you out for your operation. That means for whatever you need for going in. Like, new night clothes or new whatever you want. I mean, because I know what it's like to be in house. I know. Right, Betty, we want to make a public apology to you right now. You need to stop with your comments. It's not nice. I see what you're doing. And that's not the Betty Boo I knew. And I'm making an apology to you, Betty Boo, for saying that probably when I was intoxicated, when I did drink, but I don't talk like that anymore. So, yeah. You'll either accept my apology or not. It's up to you. People say stupid things when they're They have some drink down their neck. I'll put it that way. I have not, Linda, I have not put out any message about any food to Purple at all. And if you're a smoker and you don't have a cigarette when you're living on your own, well, even though I've cut down quite a bit, you still like to have a cigarette. And I think it's more of a mental thing, it's more mind over matter. When you know the cigarettes are there, you can fall asleep, you know. When you don't, then you're thinking, oh my God, what am I going to do? Probably back then, Betty Boo, I probably been very rude, but I can only apologize for my actions back then, but now I don't do it. I mean, if you go and watch my content nowadays, it ain't anything like that at all. So now can we just move on? Because I'm not interested in doing anything but covering, doing other things with Kim and doing graves and different things. Purple.
Well, as long as you ain't gonna keep going on and talking about stupid shit, Susan, about me. I mean, you said let's not talk about each other, and then you kept on talking.
Because you did at least 4 lives on me before that.
I don't think so.
Can PayPal force payback? I could probably go through my banking and make PayPal do it, but because I'm a class under the very vulnerable category, my bank is very aware of that. So I probably could if I wanted to, but I haven't done anything.
How can you go through then you'd be lying, Susan, because you gave it to me as a gift and I have the screenshots, Susan.
Yeah, I didn't use the word gift either, by the way, just so you know that.
You willingly said you would give it to me as a tip. So that's...
I didn't use the word tip either, but...
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Yes, you did. You want me to show you?
No, I can go through my tablet. I'm pretty sure I have it here. I know what I've written a message when I sent it.
Okay.
But I'm not going to be doing... I'm going to say it this way. I'm not doing nothing. I didn't use the word gift.
Okay. Go look, Susan.
Yeah, I'm looking.
But you use the word tip. Tip is the same thing.
Because I know I sent it really early and I was running out for a very important hospital appointment at the time. A day thing. Went to the history.
Mm-hmm.
Was it not bringing up your... Did you block me?
Nope.
Right, because it's not bringing up the history. Activity. Let me go in there.
I got it right here. Let me put it on for you right off the phone. Make me big.
Purple, you've already shown that, and I'd appreciate it if you don't. I can
no, we're gonna go through it, girl. Because you said, show right there. I will send you a tip if you are...
Yeah, I probably did say that. I'm not saying I didn't. I'm not saying I didn't. And Purple, there's no one taking any action on you, so I don't see the big deal.
Well, you just said you could go to the bank and get it.
No, I said I'll get paid on Monday, and I will pay you back Monday, which I did. You obviously woke up and the money was there. So...
No, she said if I helped her out, she would pay me back and give me a tip, Soup.
I'm trying to find the. I'm in PayPal at the moment. I'm looking for the history, and it's not bringing up purple for whatever reason. I don't know if she has me blocked. It's not allowing me to bring up the history of you, purple, and that's weird. I mean, unless you blocked my PayPal. I don't know where she's gone now. I mean, this is her channel, isn't it? Well, as far as I can see, she obviously has me blocked. She has me definitely blocked from PayPal because I'm bringing up the history and it's not allowing. She's not showing up at all. Yeah, no, I don't know where she's gone. This is her. This is her channel, not mine. She definitely 110% must have me blocked. Purple, you have like I don't know what happened there, but I'm bringing up the PayPal right now, and it's showing me that you probably me, but you have me blocked. Me hit in there to check. No, I don't want to do that. Well, like it's not allowing me to bring up the activity, and it's not bringing it's bringing up my own account, obviously, but it's not bringing up the history on you, Purple. Purple, can you hear me? Well, let me go into sent and received.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Why can I still not hear nothing?
I'm going into the history.
Right there it goes. I don't know. Something just went wonky. You there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Okay.
I don't know. It's something just went wonky. He said I lost my camera or some shit. I don't know. So I just came up on my phone.
Okay, here's the message I read to that particular payment. And it's bringing it up here for me now. Let me have a look at this. I said, "Hi, Purple. There's some money to help you with your operation. Prayer hands." There's not once mentioned a tip. The word.
Scroll up, Susan, where you first asked me for the money. It's the second message you sent me. Scroll up. Let me
I'm
restart
talking
my
about
computer.
the money I sent you. I'm not talking about anything else.
Uh-huh. Where you first asked me on Saturday to borrow the money. It's the second message
What's
after
that?
you.
Is that on WhatsApp?
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking about PayPal. I'm talking specifically what was done on PayPal, and there was no mention of a tip
It
on
don't
PayPal.
matter. What you did on WhatsApp is what you did. Is where we originally discussed it.
But the word tip in PayPal was not mentioned, and then PayPal is what matters at the end of the day.
No, because I can provide screenshots
Yeah.
with
Okay.
proof.
There's no one. Look, Purple. There's no one. Why are we even on this conversation? I'm not doing anything.
Well, then don't threaten and say you are.
I never did. People are asking me, did I use the word tip in PayPal? And I said, no, I did not. I read out the message. The PayPal message is the one that counts. But there's no one doing anything. So I really don't know why we're even having this conversation.
Because you're the one that just said I could go to the bank and file whatever for a vulnerable person or whatever. The
Well,
bank
because
knows all
yeah,
about
my
it.
bank is very aware of all of that.
So that's why I said,
My bank is very aware of all of that. But like I said, I'm not doing anything.
so so
So there it is. I mean,
there
can
it
we?
is. That I did not ask you for money. I
I
didn't.
I didn't say you did,
Okay, well,
but I was correcting some of your members in your channel that it was not for food. I never asked for food.
I never said you did.
Well, I'm correcting people in your channel.
And
But
then
anyway, look, I'll let you get
you,
on with your purple, and I hope
you
you get all your month. I hope everything starts out with your monetization. I will say it is hard to get it back. I'm not gonna lie about that. It is hard. Soup is in your chat. Soup can give you much probably better invoice, better stuff than me because she went through the exact same thing I went through.
yeah. But I want to clear up one more thing. You said that the only reason why you asked for it back is because you got mad because of what
Because
I
of what
said.
you said about Mrs. T, yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I would have gave you back your money regardless, but I wouldn't have gave you the amount I would have gave you if I'd known what you said about Mrs. T. But I definitely would have gave back your money and probably a tip on top of that, but not the amount I would have gave you. And I was only thinking it's hard to go into a hospital. You need all new night clothes and this, that, and everything else, you know. But like I said, I'm not doing anything, so I wish people would just drop it.
Okay.
And it was not for food. It was £15 for a pack of cigarettes. That's it. I don't have any more to say, and I'm glad Tony won that. Her she didn't get a strike because I believe Tony should have our channel just as much as everyone else should have theirs.
The
You know.
one strike was not going to take her channel. So, and I knew it wasn't even a strong enough case to do anything. But the point was, I asked her nicely not to do it. She laughed at me and said, and I told her I was going to do it. And she said, go ahead and do it. So that's the only reason why it got done.
Yeah. Well,
So,
I'm glad she sorted that out because Tony
no,
deserves to have her channel.
Tony didn't sort it out. Tabitha did, but hey, it's okay.
Doesn't matter who sorted it out. Tabitha's her good friend, and yeah.
Yeah, there won't be no more cheesy.
No, I will never ask for anything again. Trust me, ever. Because I'm actually losing money by asking for money, if that makes any sense. Because to even send someone money back, it cost me like £2.99 just to send it back. So no,
Susie,
I'm only losing money.
when I sent you 15, it ended up costing me, I actually paid $22 to send you 15.
Correct. I see now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
So, like I said, it's not worth it really. But yeah. Anyway, look, I wish you well with your operation whenever that is, and yeah. Any more
well,
things before I go purple? Because I'll probably do a live later on, but it won't be about you.
we'll
We're
see.
just live in general and do our own thing.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, you take care. And hey, Rocco. Bye, everybody. Take care. Bye.
Bye. Mhm. Let me switch back to my phone or to my computer. Hang on, y'all. Y'all hear me? So, yeah, I never asked her for nothing. So, now, trying to be nice and help her out. But dang, so many people in here. Why there's so many people in here? Let me ask y'all this question. Let me show you this. Since there's so many people in here, ask y'all. I got a question for y'all. Now, let me pull it up here. Now, this was put out earlier today when I've been told that this conversation doesn't exist anymore. This is some of the messages between my sister and Chris when Chris contacted my sister. Now, this is bullshit right here. But Pooh and Mrs. T obviously have the messages and are now distributing them on videos on fucking YouTube. So my mentally ill sister, who was heavily on cocaine at the time, probably still is, who probably just got off of one of her little rants or whatever, talked to Chris and God knows who else over there, that everybody had a field day with these messages. No, they haven't. They have not been on YouTube because nobody's ever shown them to me on YouTube. So no, Georgette, they have not been on YouTube. Where have they been? Because I haven't been able to find them. And nobody said nobody had them. So where are they, Georgette? Because I've asked for the messages in the entirety of them from start to fucking finish, and nobody has them. A lot of people have seen them, but nobody has them. So obviously Pooh has them, and so does Mrs. T. I didn't go real life on Lolita. Jenna did. I just shared Jenna's shit. But I had a part in it because I went along with it. Where's the rest of the conversation? Obviously, people still have it, right? I don't talk to my sister. I haven't talked to my sister since this day. Since the day I found out that she talked to somebody on fucking YouTube and made up a whole bunch of lies. Like I said, my sister is sick. Me and my sister have never got along. An eye for an eye. I didn't do shit to Mrs. T or Pooh. So how is this an eye for an eye? No, I don't get along with my sister. Not at all. I have not gotten along with my sister most of our lives. So I don't give a fuck if Pooh ain't on YouTube anymore. Is Pooh's channel still there? Then Pooh's still on fucking YouTube. But I get it. Y'all are still stuck up for Mrs. T and Pooh and whoever else still has the fucking screenshots. I didn't do anything with 6UP6. Fuck that. I didn't do a damn thing with that. That man popped in my channel a few times and that was it. I didn't do anything with him. I never spoke to that man offline, never received any communications with that man offline. Everything was in a chat. So no, I don't fucking think so. And this has nothing to do for an eye for an eye. If Chris did this, this had nothing to do for an eye for an eye. See, this makes you guys fucking hypocrites. Absolute fucking hypocrites. Oh, we stand up for what's right. Y'all are fucking a joke. No, I never contacted 6UP's ex. Absolutely not. He came to my fucking channel, said a few things in my chat, and that was it. I never contacted him on any way, shape, or form. No fucking way. That was not me. Absolutely not. Right, Cheesy? So, Mrs. T. And Pooh. But if Pooh left YouTube, then how did Pooh post it? Pooh's no longer on YouTube. My fucking ass. It's Pooh's video. All you supporting this shit up in this chat. Sick motherfuckers. That's okay. That's okay. Who's awful busy for leaving YouTube. Mm-hmm. Oh, his? I thought, whoa, I thought Pooh was a girl. Oh, snap. Stars. Pooh's a girl. Remember? Whoopsies. You just slipped. Nope, Dara. No typo. How is his a typo? Now we got confirmation. Pooh's a he. Mm-mm-mm. I don't give a shit. I'm just fucking with you. I don't care what Pooh is either. Pooh could be a girl, a boy, freaking dog. I don't give a shit. It was just a fucking joke. Calm your tits. That's the big controversy. Is Pooh a boy? Is Pooh a girl? Nobody really knows. But it was funny. So, anyways, I don't. Neither does nobody else. So that's the whole point. I don't know if it's really a boy. I don't know if it's really a girl. But I've always said a boy. And then when Star said a boy, it was just like, aha. But then other people's like, it's a girl. So it doesn't matter. Who's supposed to be gone, right? But still posting videos of who's gone. That don't seem gone to me. Oh, I know. I still believe it's TFA. Absolutely, Tara. TFA is not a girl. I still believe it's TFA. So, what? What? Yeah, but I heard now, just heard that with the new YouTube terms of service, I haven't looked it up, but this is what I just heard. With the new YouTube terms of service, you have to identify yourself with your legal documentation, and if you do not do so, then they're going to start terminating channels. And because, like, if you go to Strike Pooh's channel, which we have before, and when Pooh would file the claim back, they put their name as Red and Blue, and for the last name makes Pooh, you can't file a lawsuit against that. So, if somebody was ever to sue, how are they going to sue? That does not come back legal. Everybody else has to put their legal shit up there. Why is Pooh get away with it? And there's a few there. I'm sure there's more than one. But everybody else's legal shit goes on that claim. So, oh, I know. I'm just telling you, Sue. That's just what I heard. So, that everybody has to identify themselves legally is what I heard. So, I'm good. I don't know. All right, y'all. I think I'm gonna get off here. I've been on here for almost 4 hours. Tired of talking. I got some things I gotta get done. I gotta check on my kids, see how they're holding up today. I gotta get some pictures printed, and I'm making them all a shadow box for Lucky. So he got his paw print printed yesterday. So I'm gonna get off here and start working on gathering all that stuff up to start that, and yeah. So yeah. So I might be on later, I might not. Probably gonna be on WhatsApp. Come on over. So I got some good things, other things besides pins I'm gonna offer up. So yeah, come on over, check it out. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later. You bitches ain't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Bye.
Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test.